fucking same. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm fucking same. Yeah, I fucked up the game. It give me brain. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm fucking same. Yeah, I fucked up the game. It give me brain. She gon' give me brain. Fucking up my dome.
Crazy work, and it's a right side drive. So today will be the second car that we have on the channel that is just right side drive. So I'll be sitting on the what's supposed to be the driver's side. Yeah, some of y'all don't know. Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna get a pull. I'm gonna do a pull real quick. Floor it.
Ooh! Ooh! It's not fast, but it feels nice. But it feels nice.
Yeah, it's not fast, but it feels amazing.
It feels.
Fucking same. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm fucking same. Yeah, I fucked up the game. It give me brain.
Y'all, we ain't been here in a long time, all right? Static Nick in the building. What's good, y'all? Today, y'all, look what we got going. Y'all, we have a Cedric, okay? We have a Cedric, and I'm not gonna lie. Good Lord. Y'all, fun fact, y'all, he's about to sell this car. He's coming on Sunday. He's coming on Sunday, y'all. So the owner's coming on Sunday. He's about to sell it. Y'all, he's on 4,000. What's up, man? Golly, man. I ain't gonna lie. That turbo sound crazy, bro. That turbo sound crazy. But, shoot. Man.
Where you want me to park at?
Park right here, man. Actually, like, you can park diagonally, but just like a little bit further over. And then just face it my way, right here. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what type of car this is. I just know it's a Cedric. He's got a turbo. It's got a turbo. So he's pushing some power. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He's on $4,000 wheels. Okay? My dream was he's on $4,000 wheels. So, which is crazy work. And it's a right side drive. So today will be the second car that we have on the channel that is just right side drive. So I'll be sitting on the what's supposed to be the driver's side. Yeah, some of y'all don't know. But y'all, crazy work. Alright, so that being said, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and your family. Let's get ready to the video.
Fucking same. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm fucking same. Yeah, I fucked up the game. It give me brain. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm fucking same. Yeah, I fucked up the game. It give me brain. She gon' give me brain. Fucking up my dome. She got her own man. Can't fuck up her home. I got my own plan just to get her home. Now she my sidekick like her own T-Mobile phone. 1, 2, 3. Now when I dip to the bitch, better dip. No need to fix your lips if you ain't sucking dick. Straighten up my hand like a motherfucking pimp. Got a coat that be longer than a big body Benz. Only got brothers, I don't got no friends. Got a op shot one time just for a cleanse. Had to confirm the body from a glimpse. I can show her I'm on the top of a blimp. Only got brothers, I don't got no friends. Got a op shot.
Alright. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so we got the original. This is original radio.
Everything's factory touchscreen, 1995.
That is crazy.
I don't know how well it'll pick up on that camera.
No, it's picking up.
But it works really, really well.
Everything. Oh, that's it. Is that with Japanese?
Yeah, everything's in kanji. It's got the little back.
So is that something that you just had to learn?
I used Google Translate on my phone. And I took a picture of the screen.
Okay. But did you know what it means now?
Yeah, now I do. So
okay,
this is for the back. And this is the change, which is like where the air comes from.
Yeah.
This is an air diffuser.
Okay.
So if I want, I can put like a set of wheels and the filter back there.
Yeah.
If I turn that on, it'll look like car's on.
Bro, so okay, so you're saying that you wanted to sell it, okay?
Yeah.
What is making you? They're gonna follow you out, so you're good to go. What is making you wanting to sell it?
A combination of this car, like the whole platform, not super well supported.
Yeah.
Not many people have it, and it has a VQ30 in it.
VQ.
Yeah,
VQ30.
It doesn't really sound like.
We're talking about VQs as in like
350Z.
VQs. Okay. So, golly, I don't know. I didn't do no research.
That's
what
fine.
Brand is like? Is this a Nissan?
It's a Nissan, yeah.
Nissan Cedric, and what is the year?
So this is a 95. It's the first year of this generation.
Okay.
This generation lasted to like 1998.
Okay.
And then they changed it up.
And this is imported, right?
Yeah.
You imported this?
No, the guy before me actually did.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. Great guy named Danny.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. And I know you get a lot of heads turned.
Yeah.
Bro, you're driving on the right hand side. Number one, we can go this way right here. So you're driving on the right hand side, first of all, and then your turbo. How much are you pushing?
It's actually not a lot. It sounds a lot faster than it is.
Yeah.
I think to the rear wheels, it's like just under 300.
Yeah.
But it feels fun.
Bro, oh my god. Nah, that's crazy. Like, and it sounds like it just flows. We're gonna make a left there at this light. Then what suspension? Are you on any type of? Because you feel stiff.
BC, this is BC coilovers all the way around.
Okay. Yeah, we can get over.
And then, obviously, I've got camber plates and everything.
Right.
The front I've got as soft as I'm comfortable doing.
Okay.
So it's not so bad as like other static cars.
But you are, I definitely feel the static though.
Like definitely a little bouncy.
Okay.
One time just for a glimpse, had to confront nobody from a glimpse. I can show her I'm on top of a blimp. Fuck you say, fuck you fucking insane. Yeah, I'm insane, I'm fucking insane. Yeah, I fucked up the game, it give me brain. Yeah, I'm insane, I'm fucking insane. Yeah, I fucked up the game, it give me brain. She gon' give me brain, fucking up my dome.
And then what size wheels are you on?
These are 19s. These are the smallest these wheels come in.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These are like my dream wheels, but bro, fitted on a Honda, bro, is probably hard ass, bro.
They might be a little big, but it looks so.
But it looks good, yeah. That's just the fact of the matter. You're riding on $4,000 wheels, like, like I think that's
scary in them drive-throughs, but
really,
yeah.
Why is that?
Because I can't see that side where the curve is. So it's a little,
wow.
Each scratch is $50.
Really? Good Lord. Okay. So let me ask you this. So and I know I did talk to you as far as like you're saying that you're retiring a little bit from the car scene once you sell this. Okay, so we're gonna get over to the right and make a right at the light. So like, what kind of got you into the car scene first and foremost?
Well, I had my first car was a 2006 CRV, and it kept breaking.
Okay.
So me and my roommate back in Jacksonville, Florida, I was too poor to afford a mechanic, so we just started working on it.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just liked the mechanical aspect of it.
Yeah.
Picked that up, and then my second car was a G37.
Okay.
So started with that, and I really loved that platform.
Really?
And then
bro, those VQs get a lot of hate.
Yeah, they do. And I kind of get it.
Yeah.
They're not the best sounding by any means. They are very expensive.
This is weird. Like just looking out and seeing the traffic come where I should be driving.
It's kind of odd on some like highway ramps where I got to look across the whole car to try and see a good spot.
That is crazy.
But it's not bad. Okay. But G37, they're super expensive to try and make power on.
Really?
Very expensive.
Which I didn't think so. I didn't think that.
The VQs, they're super reliable.
Yeah. Okay, they're right here. So yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. If you can, I'm trying to hear it pull real quick. Yeah. I'm trying to hear that turbo.
Sounds pretty good. Turbo's on your side too.
And what's crazy is, bro, the day we saw you on the highway shooting rollers, bro, and you were just
every time.
I'm like, bro, every time, bro.
Pretty good.
So when you do decide, have you already thought about coming back into like what have you already thought about what kind of car you're looking at getting the next?
And it's really just a matter of me fighting the urge to buy it.
Yeah.
I really want a C35 Laurel.
C35, is that an import?
Yes.
Okay.
It's another Nissan.
Okay.
But instead of a VQ, it has an RB25 in it.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard that motor a million times.
Yeah.
Beautiful inline six, single turbo again.
Yeah.
I want that platform so bad.
And
it looks very similar to this. It's
Yeah.
another four-door. I love that body style. So I'll probably stick with that.
Yeah.
But I really want that platform.
Okay. So let me ask you this. I like to ask some controversial questions as well. Okay. So when it comes down to it, how do you feel like there was a little thing going around as far as wheels and coils not being a build. Okay. And it was very popular last year, and people were like going back and forth about it. Is that something that you would personally agree with, or like do you feel like a person needs to add a little bit more to like be able to call it a build?
I think for most cars and most people, wheels and coils, or wheels and suspension in general, I would say it's pretty comfortable calling it at least the start of a build.
Yeah.
Especially if you get the suspension really nice, dialed in. put a little bit of camber on it. You know, you're not just like, oh, I lowered it 1/2 an inch,
right?
And I slapped some wheels I found on
Facebook Marketplace, yeah.
Curb rash all over.
Exactly.
But you put some nice wheels on it, and you lower the car just a little, or get it close to that tire.
Mm-hmm.
I think it completely changes the look of the car.
Yeah.
And I think once you change the car from a stock appearance to recognizable outside of that, I think that's considered decent.
And like I said, I feel like there's a little bit of leeway that can come as well when it comes down to just having, especially if you buy a newer car. Like let's take a Corolla for example. You have a Corolla, you drop it, you put a nice set of wheels on it. At the end of the day, everything else is going to be good.
She got her own man, can't fuck up her home. I got my own plan just to get her home. Now she my sidekick like her own T-Mobile phone. 1, 2, 3. Now when I dip to the bitch, better dip. No need fix your lips if you ain't sucking dick. Straighten up my hand like a motherfucking pimp. Got a coat that be longer than a big body Benz. Only got brothers, I don't got no friends. Got a op shot one time just for a cleanse. Had to confirm the body from a glimpse. I can show her I'm on the top of a blimp. Only got brothers, I don't got no friends. Got a op shot one time just for a cleanse. Had to confirm the body from a glimpse. I can show her I'm on the top of a blimp.
Golly.
She pulls a little.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna let it eat me up, bro. If I don't take it, I ain't gonna lie. Let me on the way back.
I'm cool.
Bro, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't feel right not to. It doesn't feel right not to.
It's fun. It takes a little getting used to.
Yeah.
When you first get in one.
Cause this will be, I ain't gonna lie, this will be the first right-hand drive I've ever driven.
Really?
So yeah.
What you'll notice is you'll be too far left. Because in your head you want to be that side.
Exactly.
But you got to be all the way over here.
Okay.
So you'll get used to it pretty quick. The only other thing is your turn signals are on this side. So. And
it wipes. Okay.
So that's the only thing, but it's easy.
Yeah. So coming into the car scene, right? Mm-hmm. Was there anybody that you looked up to in a certain aspect of, it's just social media, a friend, a family member, or whatever? I mean, just that was like, okay, I want to start building cars.
Not really anybody specific. I don't spend a whole lot of time on social media.
Yeah.
So really, I would just go like on the explore page or just scroll through.
Exactly.
And I'd see build after build after build after build, and I was like, man, I want something.
Yeah.
I want something that's gonna catch an eye. I want something that's gonna turn ahead.
Yeah.
And I had the G37, and it got to the point where mileage-wise, it was kind of high for what I was comfortable with.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to sell it, and the guy that I mentioned before, Danny, he had this, and he offered this as a trade.
Yeah.
So
you traded this?
Traded for this car.
Bro.
Did not pay for it. And then I have done so much maintenance on this, it's crazy.
Yeah. We're gonna turn right here in this truck right here.
30-year-old Nissan, it happens. If I need to, I can.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. I was just trying to make it convenient.
No, you are good.
All right. Let's see what we're talking about.
Yeah, you get used to it pretty quick. You get used to it. And it's not a crazy amount of power. So.
We beeping?
Yeah,
Doors open.
No. Well, yeah. All Japanese cars beep in reverse.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we got.
It sounds like something's broken, but no, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna roll back.
No, you're fine. That's the one downside is it's automatic. I wish it was stick shift.
Yeah.
That's another reason I told you about that C35 Laurel. They come in stick shift with that RB25.
Yeah.
And so I really, really, really want that.
Bro. All right, you guys. So we're driving a right-hand drive. Look, my question to you. My question to you. I mean, you don't have to hold it right there. You can pick it up if you want. Yeah.
Get a little closer.
My question to you is going to be, why decide that you wanted a Cedric? Like, all Nissans aside, like, you could have went with anything.
It was really luck of the draw. I didn't pick it. The guy offered it to me as a trade.
And you just like
yeah,
that looks probably like something cool to like.
Yeah. I sent a message to my cousin because my cousin is into cars too. You might have seen him. He's in that Red 350Z.
Yeah.
And I sent a screenshot of the Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Like text.
Okay. So
and I was like, man, what if I get this?
Yeah.
And he was like, what if you do?
Yeah. Exactly.
And then a couple weeks passed. I met with the guy, talked about some things, and now I have it.
So you said I need to be like, am I in a good spot
You're
right
good.
now?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm in a good spot.
You're a little bit taller than me, but the mirrors might work for you. So
mirrors are good. They're good. We're green on that.
Should be good.
Other than that, bro, it's driving smooth.
Yeah. It's bouncy, kind of like a static car.
Yeah,
but it's not too bad.
The way it bounces like you're running like -10, bro. Like -15.
I used to run -9
on here.
Yeah.
Are you running Camber now?
Yeah, -4.5 in the front, -4.2 in the rear.
Okay.
So nothing crazy. Nothing. You see, it still scrapes.
Yeah, just a little bit, but nothing crazy.
No, it's not bad at all. It rides really, really nice.
Exactly. Okay. So when it comes down to you building a car, actually, hold on. I want to get a pull. I'm gonna do a pull real quick.
Floor it.
Ooh!
It's not fast, but it
It's
feels
not
nice.
fast.
But it feels nice.
Yeah, it's not fast, but it feels amazing.
It feels.
Fucking same. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm in fucking same. Yeah, I fucked up the game. It give me brain. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm in fucking same. Yeah, I fucked up the game. It give me brain. She gon' give me brain. Fucking up my.
It feels amazing.
Smooth.
And what's crazy? It feels very lightweight.
It's 3,100 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. It's big car, very, very big car. But I mean, everything on it's thin.
Yeah.
If you open the doors, they sound kind of thin. Everything's super light.
Yeah.
3,100 pounds. Really, really light chassis.
That is crazy work.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's nice and it's really fun.
Exactly. Like you're seeing yourself driving on the right side right now.
Yep.
Like, so do you say, okay, you were static? Is static one of your things that you like? Hey, any car that I have, I'm going static. Like, would you ever go bagged? Would you ever bag a car?
I don't think I'd ever do bags like all the way around.
Yeah.
I think at most, I think I'd want to stay static all the way. I might cheat a little bit and put those air cups.
Okay.
Where it's just like on the front so you can get over speed bumps.
Yeah.
Because I've had some spots where like I want to get in for a photo in a really, really nice spot in Atlanta, but I just can't get in.
Bro, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of stay away from that, bro.
Yeah,
Atlanta is just...
I used to live in downtown.
Really? With this?
Yeah.
With these wheels?
Yes.
And this tire size?
Yep.
Bro.
Yeah, it was a little scary at times. Get it up to like 3K.
Okay.
And then if we get a break away from this traffic, and then just stomp on the gas a couple times. Just do it real quick. Just.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
It's nice. It's nice.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, cause I've been thinking about, if I were to import anything, it would probably be like a Sylvia S15 or S14. Those cars just have like a soft spot in my heart.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
But they're so expensive, right?
Exactly.
So expensive.
So, and then another controversial question for you. Okay. When it comes down to people building cars and like, okay, selling it, not really from the selling end, from the receiving end, from people buying, like you're buying a bought car. Is that something that you kind of like agree or disagree with? Do you feel like some people should buy a car depending on your knowledge that or whatever?
Like buy a car that's already done and finished and built. I don't disagree with it. For someone like me, I would never do it.
Yeah.
I enjoy building the car. I enjoy messing with things on it.
Yeah.
Some cars, like new BMWs, kind of scare me.
Okay.
I don't really know how to work on those.
Yeah.
But these older cars, I love it. Everything's super mechanical. I enjoy working on it. It is. It's very simple.
It's literally I was watching an influencer build a BMW, and he went under the car, and I don't know how many bolts were under the car.
Sensors,
wires. Yeah. You just a little bit of something, and you start having to go through quote unquote spaghetti junction, having to build a car because you're having to go left and you're having to go right.
And I'm kind of scared of. But for like these older cars, I would always prefer to buy one that's kind of stock-ish, and then build it myself. I have no issue with somebody. You see, I got a little far.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. I have no issue with somebody buying a car that's already built.
Yeah.
If you're not very mechanically inclined, if you don't have the time, if you work full time, and I get it, you don't have time to work and build a car.
Yeah.
So I don't blame anybody that does it.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I would never do it. I don't see the enjoyment out of it.
Bro.
It doesn't feel like it's my car.
Exactly. And I've seen somebody buy somebody's car before, or just somebody in the car scene. I've seen them buy their car, and the only thing they went and replaced was the Instagram name.
The sticker?
Yeah. And it's just like,
Did they claim they did it though?
I don't know, but it's just like it doesn't feel like it's yours. You know,
Yeah.
for you to have a car and then you drive around somebody else's work. So when they see that on the road, they're gonna be like, oh look, I built that car.
Yep. That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
So it's just like more of a personal thing about it. It's just like, like I said, and there's opinions that go back and forth.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, there's nobody in front of me. I'm taking this all the way home, bro. Like I'm going all the way back to the mall with it. I just I wanna open it up. But yeah, like I said, it's not fast. It's lightweight, 3,100 pounds.
Yep.
Okay. And then you're not on some, you didn't build it to race, obviously.
No,
just built it to just look nice.
But it does have a Z32 limited slip diff put in.
Okay.
So it'll do a burnout.
Let me know about that, because I don't know, like, what is that?
So a limited slip diff, most cars have an open diff, which is sometimes you see at the meets people do burnouts and only one wheel spins, right? The other one's just kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
One wheel is doing the burnout.
Yeah.
So a limited slip locks both, so they both spin. It forces both to spin, right? So we have one put in. So
and you had one installed, so it didn't come with the car.
No.
Okay.
Factory, this has an open diff. It's supposed to be a little town car, like a little taxi, right?
Yeah.
But there is a Z32 limited slip diff put in. So if for whatever reason you wanted to push your foot on the brake and on the gas, it'll smoke the rear tires.
Is that rubbing?
Yeah, a little bit of rubbing. No biggie.
But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've already gotten used to the left turn signals and all that good jazz. I've already gotten used to it. So hey, look, next week I'm importing. No, I'm playing pretty much. Look at my car just sitting there flat and on the ground, and I'm so glad I just
so much lower than me.
Yeah, I'm so glad I just did what I did.
I haven't seen it in person since you did this. It looks really good.
I haven't been able to make it out of any meets. My bad. Let me it's not about me.
No, you're good. Did you color match the center cap to your?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just a little detail.
Nice.
But look, bro, I want to thank you so much for coming out and giving us the information about your car, and basically just park the same way you park. Just giving us the information. You got full lock?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
I've got it dialed in.
That's crazy. Yeah, but thank you so much, bro. You came out, you gave us the information about your car and everything, bro. Yeah. Bro, I'm glad I got the experience to drive a right-hand drive right before you sold it, you know?
No, it's nice, man.
Hopefully the owner don't see this video and be like, bro, he let somebody else drive my
No, he's cool.
But yeah, you want to shout out your Instagram for everybody wanting to go follow you?
Like you said, I'm leaving the car scene, so I don't know how much use it is, but it's at OnCarMoto, ANKAR Moto. We'll see how much longer I can use it without this car.
Right. Can I rev it a little bit?
Yeah. It'll bounce off limiter if you redline. Put it in park.
Put it in park?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now just floor it. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity, bro.
Of course.
Y'all, please make sure y'all go follow my boy on Instagram or whatnot, and please make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Finna mob out to a meet real quick.
Yeah. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next video. Peace.
She got her own man, can't fuck up her home. I got my own plan, just to get her on. Now she my sidekick like a OT mobile phone. 1, 2, 3. And when I dip to the bitch, better dip, no need to fix your lips if you ain't sucking dick. Straighten up my head like a motherfucking pimp.